Hello and welcome back to the Mission Upgrade podcast. We are now on episode 4. We've had a wee bit of a couple of week hiatus, but we're back with a bang because we have got our first guest. We've got, it's so weird to say your name, Mr. Chris Thompson, but we obviously call you Barry, so it's strange to actually say your full name like that. But mate, welcome to the podcast and thanks for joining us.
Cheers for having me.
No, I'm really looking forward to this. You looking forward to it, Gemma?
I'm really looking forward to it. Never had a guest on before, so looking forward to it.
And we've also just been on Chrissy's podcast, so we've got a wee bit of a warm-up, which is good, man. But I'm looking forward to a really good conversation. And if you can just start, Chris, by telling us a bit about yourself, who you are, how long you've been in the programme, and we'll go from there, man.
Again, thanks for having me on the podcast. That's pretty cool. So my name's Chris. I am a 36-year-old dad of 2. I joined Mission Upgrade roughly about 2 years ago, but I'd been speaking to Ryan and Gemma about 3 years ago. So I was because it took me a year, maybe swithering whether to join the programme or no, and it just something clicked in that year that I'm like, bugger it, I'm just going to do something for myself for a change. I'm going to take the plunge. I'm just going to go and join the programme, and it's one of the best things I've ever done.
No, I appreciate that, man. It's really nice when someone says that. And like people actually say it all the time. Like it's one of the best things it's ever done. It's changed my life, and I think like it's almost difficult to. I don't think we really process that properly. We probably don't give ourselves enough credit for.
It's a thing, but it's a being human thing, I know, because you're like, it's dead nice to hear. But see, when I've said that, and all I could see you wincing, like, I got a compliment there. It's like we just don't know how to take compliments, and that's perfectly normal. I mean, it's just honestly here, I'm the exact same. Like, if somebody says something nice about me, that's a nice photo of you.
Are you sure?
I suppose it's not really like for someone to say such a nice thing. It almost does make you feel like a wee bit. I don't know. How would you describe that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a West of Scotland thing. Like you can't take because everybody just slags everybody. So somebody says something nice, and you're like,
definitely,
you being nice to me. But no, that is really nice and.
Perfect example, right? It is definitely a West of Scotland thing. Like, if I'll give my mum a compliment, I'll give my sister a compliment, I'll give one of my pals. Even if I say to my missus, we're on a night out, I'll be like, you look gorgeous tonight. First thing, it's no, oh, thanks, that's really nice. She goes, oh, shut up. Like, there you go. It's just one of those things.
Man, pure Scottish. But here, it's just part of us, isn't it? We've got a lot of traits being from here. But tell us a bit about kind of you, and obviously you mentioned there, like it took you about a year of actually back and forth with me talking about stuff. Tell us a bit about that period of your life and kind of what made you take that leap.
So going probably one of those things where I can get into my own head quite a lot. Quite a lot of people do the same as well, but I'm building stories up in my head. What's the point in joining this program? I'm not going to have enough time. I can't do this because I need to look after my daughters. I need to look after the house. I need to do this. I need to do that. In my head, the first thing. It's not like, oh, this program sounds good. It's just I'm listing up hundreds of reasons why I shouldn't join, which is a massive barrier in itself. I'm just like, why am I? And that's what I'm saying. Over that year, I just kept procrastinating on it and just thinking about all these barriers and why I shouldn't join. And then at the end of the day, I'm just like, do you know what? Fuck it. This will be the first proper thing I've done for myself. Can we swear in this podcast?
Yeah,
definitely.
Right. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go for it. It's the first proper thing I've done, and it's going to be a massive positive change in my life. So I thought I'm going to go for it. But again, as I said, it was just. No, oh, this sounds great, it's brilliant. It's just throwing all the kind of barriers up in my head, which is just, again, it's human nature. But I found, especially being a part of the programme, a way to kind of turn that off, which is good.
Right, definitely. I feel as human beings, like, we always go straight to the negative. And it's always like, see, when you are thinking about doing certain things or something that's going to push you outside your comfort zone, like your limiting beliefs always come up straight away as well, like where you're like, oh, I don't know about this, and your brain starts telling you all these wee stories and all these wee things. And I think that's definitely something that we've definitely been working on like a lot as well, is just like every time like you do have things that come up in your brain, like trying to just like push that to like, we actually went to a business event.
Just thinking that. Aye.
We went to a business event and they told us to the wee voice that comes in your head, like give it like a nickname, and every time it comes in, tell it to like fuck off. And
I've been doing that. I've been doing it recently. We get told to picture someone that you hate, give them a nickname, and anytime you have like a limiting belief that comes into your mind or like a negative thought about a specific thing, you just picture them and tell them to fuck off. Fuck off. Anytime something's, but I think that's a really good point you made there. Like you seen like what we were doing, and it wasn't even like you thought, oh, that's not going to work for me, or what they're doing isn't good. It was almost like your own kind of negative mindset towards yourself. It was the thing that was actually holding you back. So what do you think has happened in order for you to break those barriers down and actually end up doing so many amazing things?
I think one of the biggest things was actually just talking to you, which was a good first step. And I know obviously it took me a year after talking to you. Like, it wasn't a year of continual talking to you. It's like, I'll join, I'll see what happens initially. Then halfway through the year, we kind of spoke again. And then towards the end, when I actually joined, we spoke. And I'm like, do you know what, fuck it, I'm going to take the plunge, man. And I think it's consistency for you as well. It's not a case of, right, that client said, no, fuck him, we're going to the next one. And it's not as if you're doing cold calling around everybody until you get, I've got a winner, getting the money, and then that's it kind of thing. You stuck with me, and there was no need for you to stick with me, you know what I mean? You weren't getting anything out it. You know what I mean? It's not as if, like, and it's not as if you were saying it every single day, like, oh, we need to reel him in. It wasn't like that at all. And that's probably one of the things that kind of attracted me to the whole thing, the whole mission upgrade, was you only giving me hassle every day saying you're going to join. But then the flip side of that, you've no forgot about me. You're taking those couple of months to respond to me and going, how's it going, mate? Have you had any thoughts about it? No pressure, just take your time, and you're real with me. It's not as if you're like, this is what we can do, I can guarantee this, I can guarantee that, because you provide a lot of stuff. Both of you provide a lot of stuff, great information, good nutritional information, a bit of life skills, a bit of mentoring, everything. But I need to put stuff into it as well. I need to put myself into it as well. Like, I need to put everything I put in, I'm getting back double, you know what I mean? And it's been great. So I always say it's like you're wrestling with yourself in your own head. You know what I mean? And once you get over that and you're accepting, like, okay, these are all wee issues that I can overcome, join the program, and it's just been gravy since, man. It's been great.
No, I appreciate it, man. And I love what you said there about how you felt like we just wanted to help you, even if you were a client or not. And that's genuinely, like, we just want to help people. And I think we're in an industry now that's very, like, just fake, aye. Probably the right word, aye, fake. There's so many fake people out there. There's so many people, like, there's so many coaches that genuinely don't even want to help their fucking clients, never mind help strangers. Like, every day I wake up and I just go, what can I do today to give our clients the best service, and what can I do to help other people that are me? And obviously there's an element to helping people that one day you want them to be part of your program because you want to help them and actually really help them, because there's only so much free advice you can give, or else you would just be doing everything for free. But like, we do just want to help people. I think you joined like a free community that I made on school a while ago, and then we started talking through that. And I think like the industry is a bit fucked, man. Like, I joined the fitness industry because I wanted to help people, but it is a mad place.
Hey, what was it you said to me the other day? Like, the fitness industry is mental because, like, do you ever see like hairdressers? Like, what was it you said?
Aye, so like, I don't know. The thing is people that aren't part of the industry, or aren't embedded in it in some sort of way probably don't even see this type of content, but there's so much content in the fitness industry that is coaches slagging other coaches, or mentors slagging other mentors, or someone giving advice and someone else doing a talking head video over it slagging them, and it's fucking mental. It's like the probably one of the only industries in the world that is there to help people, like that. Not the only industries in the world, but like it's an industry that's meant to be like all uplifting people. Everyone's meant to be helping each other. It's like, oh, you're doing this, oh, why don't you try that, or let's try that, or look at this fucking helped me. And it's just full of people all like taking the piss out of each other and slagging at each other and going, look at my method's better than their method. And I was just saying, like, imagine like hairdressers doing like talking reels of like a salon in Dumbarton slagging a salon in the Vale and going like, look at the fucking state of their haircuts, look at their hair dye, it's pure cheap shite, come to us. It's just bizarre, man. But
that would be a great kind of TV show or something, wouldn't it? Like a reality show.
Hairdressers versus hairdressers, or scrapping each other. But it's just one of the things, and we genuinely, and I know that people probably will listen to this and think they're just saying that, but I genuinely just want to help people. Like, it's a question that, like, I ask myself at the end of the day, like, was I a good person? Was I kind? Like, was I helpful? And that's just all I want to do, and I think you're the same, Gemma, as well.
No, definitely.
I'm very, very sorry. My daughter's shouting on me. Can I pause this for 2 seconds?
I know. No, it's all right.
2 seconds.
Right, we're back. Wee interruption there, but it's all good. So yeah, just want to kind of ask you, what do you feel like your biggest kind of changes and realizations have been?
So for me, there's been a lot more of, well, a lot less of negativity. I was always terrible for giving myself a hard time, and you've probably seen that as well, especially at the start. The program where I was doing like my gym sessions, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, and then when I wasn't making gym sessions, I was just like blowing the whole thing off, going, fuck this, fuck that, just getting really annoyed with myself. So I've learned to let a lot of that go, which is, again, thanks to you. You're like, it's almost as if you were like scared to get in trouble. I know you're saying you're keeping people accountable, and I just don't like letting people down. I've worked in care for about 7 years now, and I hate letting people down. And inevitably, you probably will at one point or another, and you just need to kind of accept that. And try not to make everything negative, try and kind of turn it into a positive. Oh God, I couldn't go to the gym. My whole week's fucked. Well, no, like, as I said on the podcast previously, like, do sit-ups, do go a run, do something. No, what I mean, it doesn't need to be gym. No, what I mean, and I like that. Use take like a kind of person-centered approach as well. It's no like okay, we'll treat everybody the exact same. We'll treat Chris as if he's a single young guy with no responsibilities. He can go to the gym all the time. He can do this. No, it's no, you adapt to me. Know what I mean? And it's change everything up for me. So that's helped me overcome a lot of the kind of rubbish in my head where it's like, oh, you can't go to the gym, you can't do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's just about telling myself, again, like you were saying, a picture of that wee guy and tell me to fuck off or shut up. that's how I've overcame it, and I'm going to use that. It's a great use of imagery and a good analogy, you know what I mean? So
it's good, isn't it? I think one thing that like we spoke about and that we've realised is like adapting to, like, it's part of our mantra, innit? Like adapting to situations is so much more important than whether you're doing bench press or chest press machine or what your calories are. Now, these things are important, but what people really need to realise, and if you're listening to this, and if you can relate to what Chris has just said there about how one thing goes wrong and everything goes to shit, like that's the thing, that's the behaviour that needs fixed, not the what training program am I doing or what protein should I fucking buy. Like that stuff's important, but the most important thing is actually like I think
Okay.
having someone in your corner actually questioning your behaviours, because anyone can like give you a training plan and then you don't do it and then they say, fucking hell mate, why are you not doing it?
Only
And
getting punched.
but actually for us, like, coaching is realising that there's always a reason behind. Like, you don't just not do something, there's a reason behind it. And when you dig a wee bit deeper, you can see inside someone's life, and it's like, I never made the gym because actually this is happening in work, or this is happening, and then we work around that and go, right, what can we do to make it better next time? How do we adapt better next time, or what can we do instead? And I think that is the difference. And once you start to learn the behaviour of like adapting to change and realising that shit's going to go wrong.
I think that's where most people struggle though, is when stuff does go wrong. It's when something goes wrong, it's like asking yourself, how do you deal with that? Because stuff is always going to go wrong all the time. Like, there's always going to be stresses. Like, life is so stressful. Like, you're moving house, you're going on holiday. I don't know, give me another one. There's hundreds of different. You're getting a new job. There's so many different things, but like, it's like every single time if something like that happens in your life and you blow up like a kettle, it's like you need to ask yourself, like, how am I going to deal with this better? Like, how am I actually going to adapt to all these situations? And it does just make you a better person.
It makes your life better.
See, with that described me perfectly as well. Like, the slight little inconvenience, I was spitting the dummy out a wee bit, and it was like, fuck this, I'm not going to the gym the rest of the week, I'm just going to drink, I'm going to do this and that. And it is just the minute of things, like your fucking, I don't know, your iron stops working, fucking hell, and no, I mean, I'd use that and I'd be like, fucking, that's my week ruined. I'm like, it's an iron, mate, go out and buy one, well, quid for Asda, calm down. But like, I couldn't rationalise something like that before, where obviously that's an extreme view, but like where I am now, like, of course I still get frustrated, I'm human, but at the end of the day I can rationalise things better and go, look, that's not affecting me right now, that's going to affect me a wee bit down the line, I'll worry about it then, or I'll come up with a plan, but I'm not getting worked up as much as I used to.
It's because you've worked on your mindset 100%. Like, there's health and fitness, but everybody I think forgets the health, and it's all like, most of everything that goes on in life is all in your mind, and if you're not dealing with that and you're just going to the gym and pushing weights, like, it's just you're not going to change.
Going to the gym can help so much, know what I mean? Like, you do need to do other stuff, and like, going to the gym might not be everybody's thing either, know what I mean? Obviously it could be like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym, but I like outdoors, I like going out walks, I like getting a bit of run. That can be the thing. See, as long as you've got a thing for you and that you deem, no, it's not just I want to do that, I need that in my life to kind of remain positive, remain calm, and you kind of, the longer I've been in the programme, that's more things I've identified, and especially speaking with you two, it's no like, oh, I just want to go to the gym to try and look good or get bigger. It's like, no, I need that because it helps my head as well.
100%. From like talking about the gym, like training, nutrition, like that point of view, like what would you say is the biggest things you've learned and the biggest changes you've had since you joined?
So before I joined, I had pals that counted calories. No, I'm like, I'll never be a counting calorie wanker. Then I joined this, and then I became one. but it's a good thing, and I always say it's an important part, especially depending what you want. Like for me, I did want to lose a wee bit of the kind of fat and stuff, and obviously I gave you my goals and my what I wanted to achieve, and a lot of what I wanted to achieve was like, okay, you need to count calories a wee bit, or at least learn like the foods that you can kind of gauge what calories are in, what kind of proteins in it, how much protein, this and that. In starting the programme, that was a big thing to wrap my head around, counting calories. No, use helped. Use made it easier. Know what I mean? And obviously a lot of the kind of publications you've done and a lot of stuff like yous have shown us to say like, okay, this is how you do it, and you talk us through it step by step, which is great. Once I got over that, obviously later on, like in the programme, I stopped counting the calories every day, but in my head I still am. I'm just not using that. I'm not tracking them every single day. I can do that. I feel more comfortable now where I know what I can and can't eat, or what I should and shouldn't eat, and be roughly aware how much my calories I'm taking, how much protein I'm going to be taking, and it's helped me a lot, definitely.
I love that. And I think that's like the biggest goal as well. The biggest goal is to get to the point where you do have food freedom. Like you shouldn't be counting calories for the rest of your life, but kind of need to go through that wee stage in your life, educate yourself a wee bit, and then be able to kind of go off on your own. But final question, just want to ask, kind of, what was your, I know you said it kind of took you like a year and stuff before you like joined and whatever. What was your opinion, like honest opinion of like online coaching? Like, what did you think it was?
Through my experience, when I first joined, and you've probably seen this as well, it was like, right, you're right, do my fitness plan and how to eat better, and then that's it. But there's a massive kind of thing behind it. It's not just about eating better and going to the gym and that's it. No, there's hundreds of stuff that comes with that. As I said, it's like a person-centered approach. Not one size fits all for everybody. Everybody's circumstances are different. Everybody's background's different. Everybody's life's different. So it's about having that, teaching adaptability. Teaching the kind of calorie count and stuff like that. And obviously that's a great thing. And I'd suggest everybody that's just starting off would do that to learn and have that kind of freedom, like food freedom, as you say. But online coaching to me in the past has just been like, check in with you next month, mate, right, sound, got the dough, go away and do your own thing. You're not being held accountable every week. You don't hear from them fucking weekly like Tuesday. I mean, use even daily we use. Like I know I can message you every day, and you probably 9 times out of 10 every day you would get back to me, which is great. I would never ever do that to you, don't worry. But like, yous are there. It's not just a case of plan, done, there you go, next client, we'll forget about him. No, yous are always coming back, checking up on us. Yous are always, even the weekly meetups, like obviously virtual meetups as well, and then you've got the kind of monthly meetups and the monthly roundups. That's hunters compared to previous coaches or even current coaches that are just like, plan, buff, speak to you in a month, mate, go and pound some iron. I mean, that's it. But yous have got the whole package here. And again, what I love about yous as well is it's like, it's not just about physical injuries and stuff. It's like the mental side of things as well. It's like, if you are feeling down, tell us. We're not fucking trained psychologists or psychiatrists, but if you tell us what's happening, we can adapt your plan. We can have a word or even just a unload that helps mentally. You know what I mean? And the fact yous are there for that it speaks volumes. It's brilliant.
No, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much.
As that squirm again, it's like, all right.
No, we weren't sure who was going to talk
because we're
first.
still sharing that bloody microphone.
I know, we're on the one mic, so if you're listening, there's a video version, but if you're just listening on Spotify or whatever, we've got one mic. But look, I appreciate it, mate. Thanks for obviously taking that leap 2 years ago like you did. Thanks for being a big part of what we do. Thanks for you putting all the effort in on your end and trusting us and always turning up, and thanks for like all the kind words you've said there, and
well done for everything that you've done as well, like for yourself. Like, it's hard to change, but you definitely have, so definitely take some credit for that, because you've done an amazing job.
100%, man, 100%. Like you can hear the journey, and 2 years to a lot of people might seem like a really long time, but the reality is that if you've had certain behaviours or certain ways of thinking for so many years, like 20, 30, 40 years, some people, that's you're not going to completely change that quickly. And this is a big problem with the industry, is that there's this 4-week thing and this 8-week thing and this 12-week thing. And if it's like, if you really want to change, you're going to need to put the fucking years in. And I think a lot of people don't like that. But aye, mate, thanks for coming on. We really appreciate your time. And also, Chris has also got his own podcast, which I'll get the link off him and I will put it in the description. It's Rock, Scotch and Two Wild Waynes.
Two Wild Waynes. And obviously I've kind of plagiarised a wee bit off of Guy Ritchie's Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. So I need to watch, because I always say Rock, Scotch and Two Smoking Waynes. So, so it's actually Rock,
Waynes.
The Waynes are on the snout.
I know.
Yeah, no, I appreciate your time, man. Cheers. And thanks for everyone that listened. And if you enjoyed it, let us know. Like, share, subscribe, send it to your mates. all that jazz, and we will see you in the next one.
Brilliant.